South African municipalities are facing a serious debt problem due to local residents simply not being able to pay their fees, which often then leads to a lack of service delivery and then violent protest. But one man thinks he may have the answer to the country's crippling service delivery problems. Debt management company Zandile Management Services, together with municipalities in the Free State and Mpumalanga and Northwest, launched operations to collect millions of rands from the households in those areas. Now, joining us today in studio is the CEO of Zandile Management Services, Fikile Bile. Good morning, Mr. Bile. How are you?
Good morning, Eben. How are you?
I can't complain.
Yes.
You know, work is work, isn't it?
Big time.
Interesting, the concept. Your firm was able to recover more than 17 million rand in just 90 days in Mkondo. Tell us about the approach that you took and how you managed to get the money out of a difficult situation.
Look, Eben, what we do as Zandile Management Services, we understand the dynamics in the townships. We understand how our people are disgruntled. We understand how our people are unhappy. Now, what we basically do, we took municipalities out of ICU, like we did now 2 weeks ago. We took out Thabazimbi local municipality out of the ICU, simply because, just like in Mkondo, in Thabazimbi there's a cooperation between the mayor, who is doing political oversight with the councillors and the MMCs and the chief whip. But the nicest thing about what we have achieved now in Thabazimbi is that they've got a municipal manager, Mr. Boyson, a very focused man, and the CFO, Mr. Sebastian. They give us a mandate to say, Fikile, we want to pay ESCOM. Fikile, we want to do data cleansing. Fikile, we want to do indigent verification. The reason why municipalities cannot collect is because we go around and register people as indigents, or else they don't qualify. So at Zandile Management Services, before we collect any revenue, we make it a point that we do a debt analysis to see what is collectible, what is not collectible. It's happening in Thabazimbi big time. The people are paying, business is paying, government is paying. We are in Kai Kharib in the Northern Cape, where they've got a very focused and a visionarist of a CFO, Mr. Hannes, and Mr. Latachang. They also gave us the same mandate. They want the people of Kemus and Kakamas to pay, and that is what we are busy doing it now. But what are the challenges? Why can municipalities not collect? We cannot have municipalities going around townships, registering people as indigents in order to stay politically correct. We need municipality councillors to go to the people and rehabilitate the people.
Just explain to the viewer what an indigent is and also give us some of the other challenges that you face with the collections that you do. Okay,
what indigent is someone that has no income. But before we verify that, because what people do, they go to municipalities, they do what you call affidavit, submit it, and they are kept just as indigents. What we do, we do tracing on you. We load your cell number on our system. It gives us your work profile. Sometimes you find that you are an indigent, but your husband is working. Your children are working. It means you're no longer indigent. So we go deep to find out, are you working? Can you afford? Because most people, I'll make an example, one municipality, every time people resign, they register them as indigent, even if they go and join other companies. So we go deep and assist municipalities with indigent verification to make sure that are they creditworthy, are they working, do they have an income, what is their background?
The key problem facing South Africa, of course, is the level of protest we have because people feel that they're not getting services. Are South Africans in the municipalities prepared to pay for the services that they receive?
There's a process. Prior to democracy, we had people protesting against the former regime, saying they're not going to pay. We banned our people. We forgot to unban them. Now, that has passed on from my parents to me. Now it's going to my children. We need to go back to basic. If you Google Operation Badala, we did it in Mafube with Mr. Sikasa, the mayor. We went door to door. We re-educated the people the importance of paying municipalities. Some of these people are disgruntled. Some of them don't want to pay. At the end of the day, there is no municipality in this country that will render services without people paying. our people need to move away from the culture of non-payment. It's like the issue of ESCOM. You can't say in Soweto people are protesting, they cannot afford, but at the end of the day, they've got iPads, they've got beautiful furniture, they've got nice cars. They want to buy electricity for 20 rand. They're taking ESCOM down. So we as Zandile Management Services, we make it a point that every municipality we work on, we do indigent verification, we do data cleansing, we do the book analysis. I mean, we have collected millions for Tabazimbi. They are paying the ESCOM. The mayor is very focused. The municipal manager is very focused. And the political landscape in the district of Waterberg also give us a platform to work because there's no political interference, it's only administration.
Quickly, 30 seconds, are you going to try and roll it out elsewhere? What needs to happen for you to do that?
No, we are rolling it out in the Northern Cape. We opened a call center in Kimberley. We are servicing a municipality called Mtanjeni Municipality and Siyathemba and Siyanquma. The nicest story about what we get out of Pixlika-Seme district in the Northern Cape is that there's a CFO called Mr. Fisser, the municipal manager Mr. Fisser, and CFO Farid and Marcel. They are hard on work, hitting the ground running. We are doing those campaigns there, and we are also assisting them if they don't have smart meters, to install them smart meters and vending system, simply because we are the first black company in South Africa to own a vending system of electricity. So that's why going forward, if we want ESCOM to survive, we need to ask the people of South Africa to pay municipalities in order for ESCOM to survive. ESCOM cannot go and loan money from China. We cannot colonize South Africa from British to Asia. We don't need funding for ESCOM. We need to pay ESCOM.
We need to pay ourselves.
Yes.
Hopefully that's a message that you can bring home to all South Africans. The user must pay. Thank you.
Everybody must pay. Government must pay. They owe municipalities over 4.5 billion. They cannot go around and say people must pay, whereas they themselves, government, don't pay. I'm going after government. I'm telling them Fikile bill is coming. I'm going to look for that money. The municipality needs money to survive.
Thank you very much for joining us today. Fikile Bile is the CEO of Zandile Management Services, who assists municipalities with debt collection in South Africa. It's a problem that causes a lot of other social ills in our society.